long flights, and then you have short flights. Today, we're going to do a short flight in the TBM from Tampa Executive down to St. Pete Clearwater. Let's get this started. Welcome aboard, everybody. We're here at Tampa Executive in TBM 850. We'll start it up. Put the auxiliary boost pump on for the fuel. Turn the starter on. First two things we look at, make sure the starter light is blinking and the ignition light is on. If we don't have one of those, you'd abort the start immediately. We're winding up the NG. It's going to stabilize as high as it needs to go. We introduce the fuel to low idle. Now, of course, we're going to be watching for the hot start on the ITT and the hung start on the NG. The NG is rising and the ITT is starting to drop down as the engine spools up faster. Looking good. And we got a good start. So the starter comes off. Put the boost pump to auto, fuel select to auto. Turn on the inertial separator. We're going to turn on our gyros and our ADI and HSI. Put the air conditioning to just fan only. Radio master on. Autopilot master on. EFIS master on.
Tampa Executive Airport. Automated weather observation. 1629er. Zulu weather. Wind 050 at 4. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,800. Broken 3,600. Overcast. Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3020.
Alright, we got the weather here at Tampa Executive. We're going to pull away from the ramp here, and we're going to go over to Tampa departure, pick up our IFR clearance on the ground here. We use Skyport Aviation. That's our FBO of choice. Basically, it's the only FBO here, but it's a good FBO. Alright, this looks like a good spot to me. How about you guys? Alright. So we'll pull up here, put the parking brake on, and we'll go over to Tampa and get our IFR clearance. Tampa, November 851 Tango Bravo.
851 Tango Bravo, Tampa.
We're on the ground at Tampa Executive. We'd like to pick up our IFR over to St. Pete.
851 Tango Bravo, I don't have your clearance right now. What time did you file for?
We file departing in 25 minutes.
Okay, stand by one, let me see if I can find it.
You can pick up your IFR clearance 30 minutes prior to your departure time, and we are right inside of that.
1 Tango Bravo, you're still on the ground, correct?
Hey, affirmative, 1 Tango Bravo.
Again, 1 Tango Bravo, clear to the St. Pete Airport, the radar vectors. After departure, flight heading of 090. Maintain 1,600, expect 4,000, 13 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.9er, squawk 0066, hold for release.
Roger, cleared over to St. Pete, radar vectors, 090 on the heading, 1,600 departure, expect 4,000, 10 minutes after. 19.9 in departure frequency, squawking 0066, and we'll hold for release, November 851 Tango Bravo.
1 Tango Bravo, read back, correct device number 1, ready to go, which runway?
Roger, we are ready to go, number 1 at runway 5 for November 851 Tango Bravo.
1 Tango Bravo, hold for release.
Holding for release, November 851 Tango Bravo.
For Mike Juliet, descend to maintain 3,000, reach.
Alright, we got our clearance, our IFR clearance here on the ground.
3,000, there.
Runway 5 is right here in front of us, so we're going to be holding short of the runway and for our release. I'd like to welcome everybody on board. Always a pleasure to have you guys on board.
Executive.
Hope you guys are doing well.
departure instructions. After departure, flight heading 050, maintain 1,600. There's traffic, see, 1 mile west of Tampa Exec, 900 feet, 2 miles northeast, 900 feet, and 3 miles east of Tampa Exec, westbound at 1,000 to Cirrus. Release for departure, report airborne, board if not airborne is 5 minutes.
You'll be airborne within 5 minutes and on departure 050, 1,600 feet, November 851 Tango Bravo. Oh, we got our new departure clearance there. We're going to go 050 on our heading assignment. Now we'll go over to Unicom. We're clear for takeoff within 5 minutes. We'll go over to Unicom and start communicating with all these airplanes here at the airport. Tampa Executive TBM, hold short of runway 5. We're waiting for the traffic on final to land and we'll be departing to the east. Tampa Exec. Looks like this guy might be on one of his first solos because I got some people over here watching him take off and land. We'll see how he does. So how's everybody doing? Good? Good, glad to hear. If you guys are good, I'm good.
Time for one more, Jake. As many as you want. Still got about 20.
Alright, this guy's doing touch and goes.
Hey, Steve-O, you got a fan?
Oh, thanks. I'm actually filming this flight, so you got it in the video.
Awesome.
Alright, looks like we got a fan here. Looks like we got a couple fans here.
That's his first.
Yeah, nice, I was just watching them. Good job. Congratulations.
Was that to me?
Yeah, that was to you.
Thank you, I'm a big fan.
Have fun and enjoy each step. Alright, so as soon as he gets out of the way, we'll take off because we're going to run him over because we're going significantly faster than he is. Tampa Executive TBM, we're taking the active runway 5 and we'll be departing to the east. Tampa Executive.
Tampa Exec 64173, turning crosswind, runway 5.
Final's clear. He's turning his left crosswind, so he'll be out of our way. We're within our 5-minute time frame. We'll line up here in center line. Alright, ready to go to St. Pete? Alright, here we go. Use the power up for takeoff power. And takeoff power is set.
173.
Well, temperature pressure is all good in the green. Looking for our rotation speed. We're holding center line with our rudder pedals. And there's our rotation speed. Put the gear up, tap the brakes. We got Interstate 75 right off the end of the runway here. There's a bird. You gotta watch out for all these birds around here. We'll go flaps up, yellow damper on. Tampa Exec TBM, we just took off at runway 5, climbing out of 500 feet on a 050 heading, departing the area, Tampa Exec. Alright, we're going to go into IES mode and put the autopilot on. Let that have some fun. Now we'll go over to Tampa.
Bravo.
Tampa, November 851 Tango Bravo, just off Tampa Executive, climbing out of 1,000 for 1,600.
TBM 1 Tango Bravo, turn right heading 180, radar contact 2 miles northeast of Tampa Executive.
Position checks, right to 180, 851 Tango Bravo.
Number 1 Tango Bravo, climb and maintain 4,000, turn right heading 180.
180 up to 4,000, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, even though this is a short flight, it has a lot going on.
West as published, expect further.
Built down a 4 flight. This is our routing that we expect. Usually they'll bring it right over Tampa International into the St. Pete area. We're transitioning through Class Bravo airspace. We're in IMC right now. Well, we just popped back up. So we have a very busy airspace to contend with here, as we got to get by Tampa International's airspace into St. Pete. Climbing out at 2,500 feet a minute. There's 1,000 to go, or altitude alerter, 3,000, climbing to 4,000.
1 Tango Bravo, turn right heading 260.
Right, 260, 1 Tango Bravo. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the airport tab here. And put in St. Pete. And put in the ATIS. And the ground frequency over on our second comm. When you're flying single pilot, the workload is very high. 270, 1 Tango Bravo. Because usually if you had a co-pilot...
1 Tango Bravo, advise you of the weather at St. Pete.
We're getting that now, 1 Tango Bravo. He would be able to help you out with this. So we're going to monitor 2 frequencies here.
St. Petersburg, clear with tower information, Echo 1553 Zulu. Wind 020 at 7, visibility 10. Ceiling 1,800 overcast.
VOR cleared
to dew point 8, altimeter 3020.
Change advisory frequency.
ILS runway 36 approaching use. Also landing and departing runway 4. For clearance delivery, use ground control frequency 121.9. Advise and let's contact you information Echo.
Alright, we have information Echo. We'll expect the ILS for runway 36.
CVM 1 Tango Bravo, turn 10 degrees right, contact approach 125.3.
10 right, 25.3, 1 Tango Bravo.
374 Alpha, do you have an approach request at Winter Haven?
320.
1 Tampa, 2 EBM 851 Tango Bravo, 4,280, and we have Echo at St. Pete.
851 Tango Bravo, turn right heading 290.
Right, 290, 1 Tango Bravo.
Station 169er Whiskey Bravo, Tampa. November 1 Tango Bravo, turn right heading 300.
Right, 300, 1 Tango Bravo. Normally, when you visually can see the airport, if you look down there, you'll see Tampa International Airport. They'll let you fly the east-west runway, just overfly that runway to transition over the top. Since today it's kind of cloudy, they got us on heading assignments. We briefed the approach for ILS 36. I have it set up in my primary. I also got it set up, backed up in my secondary. So we're all good to go with that. Got the missed approach all briefed. So this flight is very challenging. It's short, which makes the workload on single pilot a lot higher.
November 5
We're transitioning very busy airspace of Tampa International.
Right, 270.
Once airborne, picking up your IFR, you got to go through all the phases of flight and basically set up for the approach immediately. To me, flying longer flights is actually easier because it gives you a lot more time to stay ahead of the flight compared to these short flights.
1 Tango Bravo, reduce speed to 150.
Reduced to 150, 1 Tango Bravo. So once this speed at 150 knots, this airplane doesn't have an auto throttle, so I got to manually adjust the speed with the power lever here. We'll pull it back and get the speed to 150 knots. Right now we're currently doing 180.
Bravo now fly heading 270.
270. I'd like to put in the request for the ILS 36, 1 Tango Bravo.
Roger, I'm planning on vectoring for that. That's what they're advertising. Your number 4 for the approach.
Roger, thank you. Alright, so we're on the same page. We're at 150 knots. So monitoring our fuel gauges, our right tank is significantly lower than the left. So we're going to do a manual shift. Right now we're burning out of the right. I do a manual shift. Now we're burning out of the left. So we'll get those tanks evened up a little better. As a pilot, flying IFR is a lot of fun. It really gives you a lot more versatility of the days you want to fly compared to having to just wait for nice non-cloudy days. If you guys are thinking about becoming a pilot, either for fun or professionally, be sure to check out my friend Jason Shepard's channel, m0a.com. Has a good online ground school to help guide you through getting your ratings. Be in the description below. Also, any of the music I use in these videos and all their social medias is all down there in the description below, so click show more and go follow along. We have Sun and Fun coming up here the first week of April. Very excited for that. We have a great meetup schedule all planned. You'll be able to go over to steve@1canevo.com and sign up, register to join. We're giving all kinds of cool pilot swag away. So to go 150 knots with this plane at cruise altitude at 3,000 feet here, I am back around 28% on the torque. So we have our torque significantly pulled back.
EVM 1 Tango Bravo, turn left heading 220.
220, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, our heading bug is set to 220. Airplane is turned towards that heading. Actually, with the speed reduction, it benefits the pilot on this flight as it gives you a little bit more time to prepare for everything.
TBM 851 Tango Bravo, descend and maintain 3000.
Maintain 3000, 1 Tango Bravo.
Citation 9 Whiskey.
Alright, 3000 set in our altitude pre-selector.
Left 160.
I gotta be very mindful in the descent, the airplane's gonna want to speed up. So I'm gonna pull the power back a little bit more to keep our 150 knots. So your job today, guys, is to keep an eye on that airspeed indicator. If I break any speed limits, let me know. You don't have to be absolutely perfect on the speed, but you should try to keep as close as you can.
TBM 1 Tango Bravo, turn left heading 180.
Left 180, 1 Tango Bravo.
5 Whiskey Mike, turn left heading.
Alright, we're now going to be going on a 180 heading. I have everything set up over there so you guys can follow along on this ILS. With the localizer and the glide slope. Our decision altitude is 210 feet.
1600 Whiskey Bravo, descend and maintain 2000.
If you keep an eye on the altimeter too,
Whiskey Bravo, you have 3.5 miles.
you guys can see that 210 feet is when we'd have to go around if we don't have the runway environment in sight. You'll look down here at the approach plate. You can see our little airplane blinking over there on the left side of the approach.
Tower 118.3.
Also, we have our NOTAMs up here. We got 6 NOTAMs that I've already briefed before I took off. You can scroll through the NOTAMs. Off our right would be the Gulf of Mexico out there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just off our right wing.
TBM 851 Tango Bravo, descend and maintain 2000.
And maintain 2000, 1 Tango Bravo.
Blanca 5 Whiskey.
Alright, 2000 set up.
050.
So I know our next frequency is the tower frequency, 18.3. So I have that already set up to stay ahead of the flight. Just about to go enter into this little IMC layer here.
Blanca 5 Whiskey Mike, continue turning left heading 030. You're 4 miles.
There we are. Back in the clouds a little bit. This is a perfect day to practice approaches because you know you're going to bust out before minimums.
TBM 1 Tango Bravo for spacing with an IFR out Albert Whitted. Turn right heading 270 will be just short vectors.
270, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, so we got some spacing issues from somebody out at Albert Whitted. We're going to turn out over the Gulf of Mexico here. Look down there, you can see the nice waters.
Maintain 4000, requesting vectors, RNAV, runway 4, option back to radar.
TBM 1 Tango Bravo, turn right heading 360.
Right, 360, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, so it looks like we're doing a 360-degree turn here. Now we're going back north. Take a look down there, guys. Maybe you'll see some sharks. You guys wanted the scenic route anyway, right? This is giving me some more IMC time for my logbook, which is always good.
Tango Bravo, turn right heading 160.
Right, 160, 1 Tango Bravo. And we basically did a 360 here. Now we're going to be back, basically going back south again.
Turn right heading 180.
180, 1 Tango Bravo. We've completed our 360-degree turn. Basically in a little holding pattern here. That's alright, I'm having fun flying around the clouds. How about you guys?
Airspace on a heading of 130.
Yep, glad you're enjoying the flight.
600.
Be sure to smash that thumbs up button.
TBM 1 Tango Bravo, turn left heading 090. You may resume normal speed.
090, resume normal speed, 1 Tango Bravo.
335.
Alright, we get to speed it back up. So we're going to advance the power. We'll go back to 100% on the speed torque.
Left turn direct LB, Drew 35.
So we were doing 150 knots, we'll go up to 200 knots. How's that sound?
TBM 1 Tango Bravo, traffic. Once you're eastbound is off your 1 o'clock, 6 miles westbound indicating 1000, type unknown.
Looking for the traffic, 1 Tango Bravo. We're in and out of IMC. I just let them know that we're in and out of IMC.
Tango Bravo, turn left heading 080.
080, 1 Tango Bravo.
77 Foxtrot advise when you level off. Just follow the coastline for now.
I see the guy he's talking about right here. I let him know that we're in and out of IMC just to give him extra warning. We may not see him. Got St. Pete out there in front of us. Actually, we have 2 guys on our task right now. We got one guy right over here, 1,200 feet below us. One guy out here, 3 miles, 1,200 feet also below us. So we'll keep a good eye for all this traffic. That's also where a co-pilot would come in handy. He could be looking more for the traffic and I could be paying attention to actually flying the airplane. Beautiful. Beautiful view down there, look at there. Got some golf courses. Got the big bridge out there that crosses Tampa Bay. So we're at 2,000 feet, that's where we're going to intercept the glide slope over Soons. And then we can go right on down to 210 feet. Hopefully gives us a turn here pretty quick to intercept this localizer. We're 1.5 miles to the left of it.
1 Tango Bravo, turn left heading 035. You are 4 miles from zone. Maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 36 approach.
035 in the heading, 2,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS, runway 36 approach. November 851 Tango Bravo.
035 heavy descent and maintain.
Alright, cleared for the approach. We'll arm the approach. Now the airplane is on a 035 heading until you'll see that localizer come in, and the airplane will turn on to the localizer and follow the approach in. The approach is armed right now. It's not captured yet. Once it captures, the little white arm light will go off, and it'll all just be all green. There we go, localizer's coming in. Airplane's turning on and has captured it. We'll put our heading bug to the runway heading. So we're 2 miles from Soons. That's when we're going to capture the localizer. We're looking pretty good.
Bravo, contact St. Pete Tower 118.3.
Go to Tower 851 Tango Bravo. Enjoy your day.
Bravo, front door.
We'll go first notch of flaps. Selected. Look out there on the wing, you'll see them on the coming down and indicating.
Bravo, clear for takeoff, westbound approved.
Now we're looking for the glide slope to come in down from the top on the right over here on the right side. St. Pete Tower, good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo on the ILS 36.
851 Tango Bravo, St. Pete Tower, runway 36, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 36, November 851 Tango Bravo. So you'll see, now you can see the glide slope coming in. 1 dot above, we'll go gear down. I usually like to keep my finger on the gear handle until I see all 3 green.
Sorry, Whiskey Mike, continue.
There we go, 3 green, down and indicating. So now the airplane is following on the glide slope and the localizer. As you can see, it's all lined up and the glide slope is perfectly on.
Coast Guard 007, traffic is a mile.
The airplane is doing a good job.
You is a decathlon downwind for runway.
We got the runway in sight out there in front of us.
Tower Coast Guard 600.
So let's just pretend we don't see the runway. We'll go all the way down to 210 feet. That's where you're going to watch your altimeter. Right now we're at 1,210 feet. So we got 1,000 feet to go. So really we wouldn't even have to be looking out the windows right now. If we were IMC, we'd be down here looking at the instrument panel. Since I can't see out the front, I'll keep an eye out because, you know, we don't want to hit any birds or anything else up in the air. I'll usually do call-outs too.
Less than a mile.
Even though I'm by myself, I'll say them out loud, even if I am sitting here all by myself, just for situational awareness. I'll do a 500-foot call, so preparing mentally of where I am on this approach.
30 Victor Mike, 50 call traffic, crossing less than a mile.
We're coming up right here.
1,400.
That's 500 feet to go to minimums. Usually get prepared all in my seat, get ready to land, get comfortable.
There's
500.
There's 500 feet to the ground. Bird just went by us again. And my next call I usually do is I'll do 200 feet to go. It's just something I like to do. I'll do a 500-foot call out, then a 200-foot call out. Then my eyes would be going in and out of the cockpit if we're in the clouds looking for that runway environment. And there we go. Now we've got 100 feet left to go. You're looking out the front here. This is how low we can go. We could still be in the clouds. Right there. There's our chime. We disconnect the autopilot. And we'll continue to fly the ILS right on in to our touchdown point. I dipped a little bit below there, but we're still looking good. throttle back to flight idle. Going to the flare. And there we go, touchdown, centerline. Ease the power lever up and over the stop there into reverse. I'll slow it up.
1 Tango Bravo, say parking.
Going to signature, 1 Tango Bravo.
1 Tango Bravo, roger. Turn left at the closed runway, Michigan, contact ground point 9er.
Roger, turn left on the closed runway here and over to ground. Thanks for your help, 1 Tango Bravo. So this is the old closed runway. This is where we're going to go left right here. Clean up the plane. And go over to ground. That's the hold short bars here. And check on the ground. St. Pete ground, good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo, clear 36 on the closed runway, need to go down to signature.
TBN 951 Tango Bravo, St. Pete ground, Airbus traffic on the toe off your left. Once he passes, text yourself the Alpha.
Roger, behind the Airbus, we'll go left on Alpha into the signature ramp, 851 Tango Bravo, thanks.
Gonna turn westbound here on Tango.
Okay, Roger, thank you. Alright, so we got this Airbus here, Allegiant Airlines over here, just waiting for him to turn left on the Tango over there, and then we'll go behind him. Well, welcome to St. Pete, Florida, guys. Got to go over Tampa International, do a circle out over the Gulf of Mexico, and shoot a nice ILS approach in there. The airport here, there's that Airbus right there, Allegiant. This airport's really popular with Allegiant Airlines. You look off right here, you'll see them all over there, sitting there. So if you did like that video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, always greatly appreciated. Go to steve01canevo.com. I got a swag store over there, you can pick up some merchandise and support the channel. You guys are going to Sun and Fun coming up, I look forward to seeing you guys there. Be sure to sign up for the meetups, we're giving a lot of cool stuff away. So right off right here, this is the signature flight support ramp. That's the FBO we're going to use. Since we're based at a signature, they give you good pricing on your fuel and fees, so that's what we're going to be using. Alright, there comes our marshal out. We'll just follow his instructions. And once he crosses his batons, this flight is finished. Alright. Thanks for riding along, guys, and we'll talk to you again someday soon.
Basically feathered the engine, turning off the gyros, boost pumps off, air conditioning off, radio master off, autopilot off, EFIS off, now we've got a fuel cut off. That's a wrap.